Firstly guys, wish you all a very happy new year and thank you so much for making my recent videos very big hit. One was like 1 lakh views. Thank you so much for such a lovely new year gift. Let's quickly get into our today's topic. Interesting known and unknown facts about Makar Sankranti. Number 1, Makar Sankranti is a Hindu festival and is dedicated to a sun god, and it marks the transition of the sun to Makar Rashi or Capricorn, marking the end of winter solstice and the start of longer days, and also the beginning of the harvest season. Is of utmost importance in India and need not have a special introduction. India is ranked under the world's 5 largest producers of over 80% of agricultural produce items. From north to south, Indians celebrate Makar Sankranti with different names, celebrated as Pongal in Tamil Nadu, Uttarayan in Gujarat, Lohri in Punjab, Bihu in Assam, Khichdi Parv UP and Bihar, and many more. So almost every Indian state celebrates this festival but with different names. Number 3. Makar Sankranti is the only Indian festival that is celebrated according to solar cycles. Hence, it almost falls on the same date every year on the 14th of Jan. Number 4. Common rituals of Makar Sankranti. Like every festival, Makar Sankranti also has its own set of rituals. 4 of the most common rituals would be kite flying for mostly children, but everyone would love to fly kites, especially in the state of Gujarat. The sky is filled with colorful kites during the day and sky lanterns at night. Folk songs and dances around bonfires, which is called Bhogi in Andhra and Lohri in Punjab, Meji in Assam. Harvesting of crops will be done like new paddy and sugar canes. People bathe in holy rivers, especially the Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. This is believed to wash off the past sins. The offering of prayers to sun god for success and prosperity to sun god, who is regarded as a symbol of divinity and wisdom. Now, some of the world's largest pilgrimages like Kumbh Mela, Ganga Sagar Mela and Makar Mela are held during this season. Exchange of food made with jaggery and til. Why do we say til gul kha god god bhola? There is a short story behind it. According to some legends, Lord Sun never got along with his son Lord Shani. However, on the day of Makar Sankranti, Lord Sun visits Shani and finally forgives him. Thus, Makar Sankranti is marked as a day of forgiveness, forgetting past quarrels and say only words of love. There is a scientific reason as well for this particular sweet, because it keeps the body warm and provides oil which is needed as winter dries up the moisture from the body. The famous Kumbh Mela is generally begun on Makar Sankranti in Uttar Pradesh or UP, while the Sabrimala pilgrimage of Kerala ends on this day. Most of the country celebrates the day by dipping themselves in the holy rivers of the states, the most famous of them being the Ganga Sagar Mela of Bengal. The story of Bhishma's death on Makar Sankranti. It is believed that gods rise from a slumber of 6 months on the day of Makar Sankranti, and so a soul that passes away on the day or during Uttarayan attains salvation. In Mahabharata, Bhishma, while lying on the bed of arrows prepared by Arjun, waited until the dawn of Makar Sankranti to finally take his last breath. The significance of cow worship on Makar Sankranti. Cow is regarded as a very auspicious sacred animal. In the treasures of some of the Indian stories, according to some of the legends, there is a story that says Lord Shiva asked his bull named Nandi to go to earth and ask the people to have an oil bath every day, food once a month. However, Nandi got much confused and told the people to have food every day and have an oil bath once a month. An enraged Shiva ordered Nandi to remain on earth and help the people plow the fields, as they would need now more food grains because of wrong statement. Thus, the Hindus worship the cow as a god-sent aid for agriculture. Flying kites is one of the most interesting activities that happens on Makar Sankranti. Gathering up on the rooftop and flying kites under the sun forms an integral part of Makar Sankranti celebrations, especially in Gujarat. There is a scientific significance as well for this particular age-old tradition. The sun finally restores its capacity after a long winter, and also the early morning sun is considered beneficial for the skin and body, since winter is also the time for a lot of infections and sickness. By basking in the sun, Hindus believed bad bacteria on the bodies would be cleared to a certain extent. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year once again and Happy Sankranti.